Daniel sat in his old truck, hands gripping the steering wheel, staring at the eviction notice crumpled in the passenger seat. The weight of the world pressed down on him. He had lost his job 2 months ago. His savings were gone, and now he had nowhere to go. He sighed, looking up at the gray sky. "God, are you even there?" he whispered. "I've done everything I could. I've tried to be good, to be faithful. But I don't know how much more I can take." Tears blurred his vision as he reached for the worn Bible in the glove compartment. He hadn't opened it in weeks, maybe months, flipping through the pages. His eyes landed on a verse, Matthew 6:26. "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they?" Daniel let out a shaky breath. Was God telling him to trust? Even now, even when everything seemed lost. With nothing left but faith, Daniel started his truck and drove. He had no idea where he was going. But he prayed, "Lord, guide me. I have nothing left but you." Hours later, he found himself outside an old diner on the outskirts of town. Something in his heart nudged him inside. The place was nearly empty, save for an older man sitting alone at a booth. As Daniel sat at the counter, the waitress, a kind-faced woman, poured him a cup of coffee. "Rough day?" she asked gently. He nodded, debating whether to share his troubles. But something in him, maybe faith, pushed him to speak. "Yeah, lost my job, my home, just trying to figure out what's next." The older man in the booth turned his head. "Son, I couldn't help but overhear. I've been looking for someone to help at my farm. It's hard work, but it comes with room and board." Daniel's eyes widened. "Are you serious?" The man smiled. "The Lord works in mysterious ways, doesn't he?" Tears welled in Daniel's eyes. He had walked into the diner with nothing but a prayer. And now he had a place to go. As he followed the man out to his truck, he looked up at the sky again, still cloudy. But somehow it didn't seem so dark anymore. Faith hadn't made his problems disappear. But it had led him forward, and that was enough.